Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tim McDonald with IncGamers, and this, as the title screen that's currently blazing its way into your retinas so clearly displays, is The Sims 4. Or at the very least it's The Sims 4's Create a Sim demo, which, as you might expect, lets you create Sims. So let's go ahead and click Create a New Household. Now, this is, from what I can tell, basically a limited version of the standard Create a Sim functionality in the game. It works pretty much the same way. And I believe, though I don't know for sure, that you can actually import characters created in this into the full version of the game, as there is an option up there to save the household. Now, I did say this is limited. The only kind of age type available is young adult. And there aren't that many clothing options, so I'm hoping that those will be expanded by the time the full version comes out. But for now, let's create a sim, what with that being the name of the program and everything.
Friendship lady.
So we can adjust the voice here. There's 3 voice types. We've got clear, clear, warm, and brash. And all 3 of those have pitch sliders. Yeah. Let's just leave that as it is for the moment. No, let's go and do the more interesting thing. Now we can, you know, swap between male and female. It keeps roughly the same body type and face type and so on, which I do quite like. So yeah, it's quite easy to create a sim of one sort and then decide you'd rather have it in the alternate gender, I suppose. But for now, we'll create a guy. Now, first things first, we should probably set his body type and skin tone. Now, there's all sorts of stuff we can pick from. We could have him huge and flabby, or incredibly muscular, vaguely skinny, etc, etc. Anything in between. And these can also be controlled directly by these sliders over here, one of which is for muscle, the other of which is for fat. You know what, I think we'll actually leave this guy fairly muscular. We'll make him a bit slimmer, bulk up the muscles a bit. Actually, no, you know what, we'll leave it at the massive bodybuilder style, and we'll get rid of the tattoos for the moment. Because, you know, we'll create this dude from scratch. Okay, so first things first, most importantly, is the head. Now, the one thing that I really love about this is that absolutely everything, instead of being controlled by sliders, is controlled with clicks. So I've just managed to make his nose completely massive. I can move it up or down, give him a teeny weeny nose or a giant Pinocchio thing. And just by rotating it you can kind of access everything else with that as well. You can make it wider or thinner, etc, etc. Okay, let's see. Let's give him a big nose. We'll stretch that right across his face. Give him really big eyes, and we'll put them up high and spread them really far apart. Giant mouth. Excellent. We've started on our long quest to create a ridiculous looking freak. Move it in or out. That actually doesn't look quite as ridiculous as I expected. Let's see. Oh yes, lovely. Let's stick with that for the moment. We can also, of course, give him a giant Bruce Campbell chin. I don't know whether we'll stick with that or not. I haven't decided yet. Let's see. Oh, we can rotate the eyes as well. Let's give him. I quite like the brown eyes, but you know what? We'll go with that sort of a bluey, greeny thing. Let's move that chin back in a bit, make it slightly less distracting. Slightly more normal mouth. Move the eyes a bit closer together. Right, the hair. The hair is very important. We've got all sorts of styles. One thing, if you've played any of the other Sims games, one thing you'll notice is that this is a lot more responsive than the Create a Sim functionality in those. Everything happens pretty much instantaneously, while with that it was quite jerky and slow. Oh yes, yes, I like that, that's beautiful. I don't want his eyebrows matching his hair though, we'll make them black. Let's move his cheeks in a bit. Yeah, we'll bring that chin back in as well. Possibly the nose too. Move the lips in just a little. I quite like the idea of just having sort of gigantic lips. I'll possibly leave that there. You may have noticed that I am now trying to... oh no, I can rotate with relative ease. I wondered why that wasn't working for a moment there. It turned out it was, I'm just stupid. Alright, what else have we got in the options here? Facial hair, excellent. His facial hair is going to be black as well to match his eyebrows, although I could always make it green or something. Yeah, I think this guy looks... he looks quite hipsterish. Yep, that's perfect. He already looks like somebody I want to punch. We do also have the option of sort of setting up different clothing for everyday, formal, athletic, sleep and party, but I probably won't bother with that while we're exploring this, because it will take a while and there aren't that many clothing options anyway. Right, accessories. Oh, of course, the ears. Oh, wow. I'd never noticed that I can actually make his head bigger or smaller as well. Okay, the ears. The ears. Come on, game. There we go. Oh, that's why I was kind of out on the thing. Yeah, we can give him giant Dumbo ears to go with that as well. Let's stick with something relatively normal for the moment, though. Let's see. Hats. Yeah, this is what I mean. There's only, for instance, 6 types of hat, and I'm going to assume that the full version will have quite a lot more. No, we're not going to give him a hat. Ooh. That's quite hipster. No, I think we've got to go for the rimless ones. In all sorts of different colours. Pink seems quite... nah, we'll go with the silvery, bluey grey. We'll give him some nice earrings as well. Green, purple, red... you know what, I think the blue actually works quite well there. Okay, so we've sorted that out. He's looking a bit too muscular though. Let's we can shrink his body a little bit. We can move his chest up, puff that out a bit, give him a big arse. Yes, that's right, I'm spending, you know, the best part of 20 seconds sculpting a man's arse. And, you know, this isn't exactly going to come out as an amazing work of art that will be kept in museums and admired generations to come. Alright, we'll try and keep this guy relatively normal, and we'll make a horrific freak next. Let's see. Sculpting. It's actually quite addictive doing this. You know what I am going to do though, actually? I'm going to replace those bottoms with something smaller. Jesus Christ, he's got tree trunks for legs. No, I'm not having that. That's ridiculous. Yes, as you can probably tell, there is a lot of... oh my god, I can give him tiny little diddy feet. That's amazing. Yeah, there are all sorts of things that you can adjust. I mean, you can adjust the upper arm and lower arm separately, which is amazing. Give him a really big muscular belly. No, I don't think so. Let's see, move his chest down a little bit. In a little bit, stomach in. There we go, that's not too bad. That looks relatively human, quite surprisingly. Not a human I would necessarily like to actually meet, but... okay, clothes. As I said, there aren't... actually, there are quite a few tops in there. I'd still kind of like to see a few more, but what's here isn't half bad. Okay, that just looks weird without the pants on. Let's see, what sort of top can we give him? That makes me want to hit him. So that's, you know, that's a front runner right now. Is that Argyle? I can never remember what that sort of thing is called. You know what, yeah, I think it's got to be that one. But what colour? That's the important thing. I actually quite like that one. We need some pants to match. Let's see. Are those women's jeans? In that case, definitely those. No. So he looks like the sort of guy who would, you know, care quite a lot about his fashion choices. He would probably not approve of what I'm doing right now. But frankly, tough. Okay, accessories. No, we'll get rid of that bracelet thing. We'll give him some socks. Nah, we'll just give him plain socks. I don't know. Does he want a watch? Yeah, he can have a watch. If we can find one in a colour. That'll do. Just a plain white watch. No. Changed my mind. Yeah, this is... For those of you who haven't actually played The Sims, this is something that you will spend hours doing. Deciding on the colour of a watch for one of his outfits. And you will never, ever, ever notice that watch again in gameplay. At all. Shoes. Well, we can give him some nice bunny slippers. I like it, but no. If we're saving our ridiculous freak for the next one, then I think a little bit more. Oh, well, maybe some hiking boots. No. That looks a bit more like it, but what sort of colour? Oh yeah, that'll do nicely. Okay, I think we're probably just about done with him. Ah! No, you know what, I think he needs some tattoos, so let's just slap a few on semi-randomly. Yep, that'll do. And there we have it. Someone I absolutely hate already. Now, we've also got his aspirations to choose from. And each of these have their own little subcategories. You've got bits and pieces like athletic, which gives you the bonus trait that makes it easier for you to stay fit and healthy. Familial relationships grow faster, and you build all skills faster, you make friends faster, etc. You know, whatever the aspiration is, kind of gives you a little boost to that sort of playstyle. Now, I think this guy, creativity. Oh, yeah, he does look like he could be sort of the guitarist in an indie band or something like that, but I don't know, maybe a painter or party? Yeah, I think it's going to have to be a party animal for him. Yeah, as I say, they've each got subcategories. In popularity, for instance, you can choose party animal or friend of the world or joke star. I'm not quite sure what being a comedian has to do with popularity, but I guess it doesn't really fit into any of the others, so... And we can also choose traits from these big lists. 3 traits total. There's social ones, lifestyle ones, hobbies, and emotional ones. Now, he looks self-assured to me. So we'll give him that.
Oh, obey.
Yeah, I really hate this guy. Self-assured... yeah, he's definitely a snob. These Sims can critique work on low-quality items, are bored by low-brow television, and gain confidence around other snobs. Oh wow, there's one for bro. These Sims can bro-hug other bros, gain confidence around other bros, and become energised from watching sports.
Gibbs! You're good time.
Wow, I didn't think it was possible to make him even more loathsome, but it actually is. You know what, no, we'll go with outgoing. So he's an outgoing, self-confident snob. Yeah, that looks like him. And he likes throwing parties. Now, we do have a couple of things. Actually, what happens if I click the female button? Oh, there we go, yes, it kind of roughly transliterates it over to a female style, but no. Male. Ooh, default walk style. What's default? Standard walking. Yeah, we're going with that one. What are the others? Snooty walk, swagger walk, feminine walk. Oh my god, the way he actually purses his lips with that as well. Tough walk, goofy walk, sluggish, and bouncy. No, perky walk. Definitely that. Seriously, just look at him. Look at him. Okay, and we need to give him a name. Alfred? He doesn't look like an Alfred or a Brent. He's definitely not a Tim. Piss off. Kyle, Jeff, David, Bob. You know, no, we'll have Bob. What about our last name? Bob Brown? And Bob Price. That sounds like a game show host. That'll do nicely. Okay, so there we go. We've made Bob Price, our self-confident party-throwing guy.
Oblish. Bernala Flow. Ooh, Bernala.
Paying us Warbo.
Now, what we could really do with, though, is making someone else in this household, because playing as only one sim is quite boring. We've got two options. We can just add a new sim, or we can play with genetics. Play with genetics lets us create a sibling. So there's Bob's sibling, or a potential one. There's another one. I'm a bit bemused by the fact that he's keeping the same facial hair, though. Is that something that brothers do? Do we share the same facial hair? I don't know. Randomise sister. Make it female. Yeah, it's not looking great. You can also make a twin, which I presume just kind of keeps the facial slider settings and everything identical, rather than randomising them a little bit. But no, I think we'll just create a new sim. I'm going to turn you into a monster, lady. I'm so sorry. Relationships. Is Bob her roommate, her brother, or her husband? Bob can be her roommate.
Sheila. Quimbo Reginu.
Lugor. Thoria Roba.
Canathoy Lobo.
Lampima Ruskin.
Okay, yeah, definitely going with that one. Walk style. No, we'll sort out the walk style after we've sorted out her looks. Okay. So, body type, first of all. We can make her hugely muscular, or a bit chubby, or overweight. Her mouth is really wide. I mean, that's actually quite creepy. When she smiles, it looks like her head is splitting. Seriously, look at that. That's ridiculous. Alright, we'll leave it as normal for the moment, but we're going to make her blue. Or green. Green, yes. Tattoos, we can give her some tattoos, I suppose. Just all over, everywhere. Yeah, that'll do, right. Now, okay. Yep, I can make her breasts bigger or smaller, and I can move them up or down. I have no idea. Let's put them up as high as possible, so it looks like a boob job gone wrong. You know, the bottom, and stomach, and lots of muscle. Really broad shoulders. Oh my god, I'm making She-Hulk. I think I am actually making She-Hulk. Okay, you know what? I'm not having that. We'll make her blue instead. And I'll stop thinking she's She-Hulk. And I'm just going to quickly change her clothes as well, just so that we can kind of see. Shoes. Yeah. Give her tiny, tiny little feet in bunny slippers. All sorts of horrendous things we can do with that. Okay, let's leave that as it is for the moment. Let's adjust the face. Let's make a monster. Actually, what does the detail edit mode do? Oh my god. Okay, this is for the serious perfectionists. This is where we have the... Yeah. Oh yes, this is what I was looking for. This really is incredibly simple to use. It is just a case of click and drag. And I have to give EA some serious props, or Maxis, some serious props for that. As making something like this cannot be all that easy. Right. Okay, now enough of that for the moment. Let's okay, now I've just made the witch from the Wizard of Oz, only not green. Maybe eyes down a bit further. Actually, no. Let's have the eyes a bit more sunken and quite close together. Do we want them bigger or smaller? Small but with massive pupils. Yeah. Yeah. Giant balloon cheeks. A really tiny neck. Not very voluptuous. You'll notice that, you know, mine looks a lot better than the kind of the default faces they're showing off there. Yes, I like that, I think. We can go with blue or... Promising. I'm curious with this one, because this one is on that one it looks layered. Can I like properly adjust the hair? Can I adjust the second colour? I don't know. Oh, okay, no, it's just default with those kind of the highlights. Yeah. And blue, yeah, that's perfect. Head shape. Yep, you look terrifying. Let's put you back to green skin. And the eyes. No, we're not having blue eyes. Sadly, I can't choose, for instance, purple eyes, but I'm sure they'll be coming in an expansion pack at some point. There are kind of vaguely violety colours, I suppose. But, no, I think the red ones, the eyebrows. Now, I'm not happy about those eyebrows. We need to do something more with them. Can we create a monobrow? That's the next question. No, that doesn't look like it. Well, that does look like someone's just drawn her eyebrows on with a crayon. Give her some nice big earrings. The hoops, I think. They can be yellow. Green to match her skin. Blue. No, we'll go with blue to match the hair. And, yeah, that nose. The nose has got to be adjusted. Just a little bit more. Actually, can we just remove those glasses for the moment? No, I've changed my mind. I want really big eyes. I'll spread quite far apart. And yeah, obviously we're going for the giant Dumbo ears. That is a hell of a nose. Okay. Yeah. Oh, makeup. Well, obviously. Oh, of course. I forgot. We need to give Bob some makeup. I'm sure there's a makeup option for men. There is. Excellent. Right. There you go, Bob. Okay, he's got kind of a belly thing going on now, I suppose. Is that who I'm thinking of? Maybe it's not. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, enough of you, Bob. Back to the horror. Okay, horror from beyond the pit. Let's see, we do have styled looks as well, which kind of the automatic clothing default things. But no, totally creating our own clothes. Bunny slippers are a must, I think. Pants. I do quite like those shorts. I think they go with her eyes. A little frilly skirt, maybe? Yeah, maybe. Let's take a look at the tops, actually. Wow, that one actually just completely blends in. Maybe not that one. Let's see, there's got to be something... Yes, that. Yeah, perfect. And pants of some description. Oh yes, quite possibly these. And the bunny slippers, obviously. But I think we need to give her some socks. Oh my god, are these stockings and... Are those fishnets? I think those are fishnets. They are! Okay, so we can give her giant argyle socks and fishnets. I'm at a loss, honestly. Yeah, I think the the leopard print in pink, blue. That doesn't match at all. That's perfect. Now then, yeah, in purple. The fishnets. No, I think the red actually. The red works. Anything else in here? A nice ring. Some gloves. At least I'm assuming that's gloves. That might actually just turn her hands into gold. That'd be quite heavy though. Bracelets. Yeah, bracelets and rings and all sorts. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Okay, we'll get rid of that ring. Okay. Now, what horrors can I perform on the rest of your body? Can I make you tiny? That's the next question. Can I adjust your height, or is that set? I have a feeling that's set. Wow, I can give you absolute twig legs. No, we're leaving the breasts massive and up. We'll give you really broad shoulders, really tiny stomach and waist, and then we'll give you big tree-trunky legs, I guess, as much as we can. Unfortunately, the game is slightly thwarting me. We'll give you massive feet. Right, let's just see if there's any other horrors I can cause here. My god, I can make the nose even more ridiculous. This is incredible. The ears a bit more, and the lips, yeah, there we go. Drag the chin out a little bit more. Just that there. Yeah. Okay. You are a terrifying monster. Oh, that won't fit. Okay, we'll just go with a terrifying monster like that. And your walk style. I gotta say, actually, that walk doesn't look nearly as funny on her as it does on Bob. I think the bouncy walk. I think she's going to be quite cheerful. You know what? Yeah, let's sort out her aspirations as well. I think that she wants to... I think she wants to be a Renaissance sim. She wants to be good at lots of things. She is... insane? Wow. Oh, okay, that was the kind of canned animation which I broke down. Yep, insane. That worked beautifully. Perfectionist.
Ninja.
Goofball?
Blurba.
No, not goofball. Cheerful. Yep, that's horrifying. And there we are. We have Bob, who actually looks vaguely normal. Bit of a dick, but vaguely normal. And we have Terrifying Monster, who... You know what, I think I can actually make her worse. You know what, I think... Okay, I may have just made her worse. Or better. I'm not sure. I'm not satisfied with this. But regardless, we've made 2 Sims, you've kind of seen the limits and what's possible with the creation tool, and I have to say, I am really quite impressed with it. There's a lot of stuff in here to fiddle with. And as I say, it's just a lot more responsive than the creation tools in past Sims games. It's really, really quick, really, really simple and easy, and apparently you can create terrifying things that simply should not exist. Which is what I look for in any character creation tool, quite honestly. So, 2 thumbs up for that. Yes, I think we'll save this family. There they are. Aren't they lovely? Yeah, the Price family, description, what have I done? Yeah, we'll save that to my library. And there we go, and perhaps when The Sims 4 comes out I will upload them so that you can play as these horrific abominations. Thank you very much for watching. Might do some more on this at some point in the future if I figure out anything new or clever or create something particularly hilarious. Thank you very much for watching.